what do you see the outcome of tariffs on our state?
First of all, I would differentiate between Canada, Mexico, and China. I would definitely put China in its own category. Right. The intellectual property theft, the imbalance with China, and the fact that they are, without a doubt, the biggest threat to national security in the United States. So I kind of put the tariffs on China in its own category. Look, Trump is going to propose these tariffs. I mean, you already saw Trudeau race down to Florida to have that conversation with Trump. I mean, part of this is, I think, it's just a negotiating tool that he's going to use. It may or may not.
Might not even be implemented.
It may or may not, but and then in Mexico, I would also put in a different category because I think Trump is going to use these tariffs. They're not in a vacuum. He's using those within the context of immigration and national security.
I think that there is always an argument for tariffs, but if you do tariffs in blanket approaches, like we're going to do a such and such tariff on a country, that has nothing to do with economics. That is about political negotiation. And at the end of the day, that is not necessarily good for Wisconsin industries, for Wisconsin farmers. And I think this is the concern I have. In his first term, Donald Trump did tariffs that created a lot of difficulty for Americans and American workers and for American farmers. Now, they poured money in to try and, balance things out, which then again created a challenge for American taxpayers. So at the end of the day, what I would suggest to you is that I think that tariffs can be very useful at critical stages, but done in a ham-handed, ill-thought way, they can be exceptionally destructive. And you know who used to say that? Conservatives.